To God be the glory. Man, super pumped about this one, man. To come back, we never really want to come back, but for these guys to show the grit that they showed and to lead a charge in a comeback like that was fun to see. Like all the work that these guys have been putting in, today I thought it came to fruition. Because on a night where a lot of things weren't going our way, they never hung their head. And so, man, you guys have heard me say it, and I keep saying it, they're a resilient bunch, but these two had a lot to do with that tonight.
All right, well, one question for players.
Guys, I'm going to ask Coach the same question, so don't worry about it. For both of you, that was a gut check. Talk about it.
They came out hard. They were playing harder than us, I would say, but we really dug into each other, and we always lift another up. So we really poured into each other in the end, and then we came out with a win.
Yeah, definitely. We talked about it after the game. Just the guys on the bench, just like when we were in the game on crunch time, just telling us to keep fighting, come out with those gritty plays. Like that definitely boosts us late in the game. So definitely fight deep, and our practices are harder than that. So we weren't even phased a little bit, and we do situational stuff in practice. So we were already prepared.
One more for both of you. Kobe, the guy puts in one of your shots in the fifth row.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have a really good shooting game, but you didn't run away from the ball at the end. You took that shot. What was that like, and what was it like watching that?
Yeah, it was just staying confident in my work. Those guys have utmost confidence in me to make those shots. As soon as I released the ball, Jaden Reed right next to me, he said game. As soon as I released it, just that confidence, for me to shoot the ball. I mean, obviously, he did block my shot pretty hard in the stands though. But just moving on to the next play. We was just laughing about it. That's the type of guys we are. We don't let that affect us. And I feel like then Brandon's another person that just tells me to keep shooting. And so just that confidence from them guys, man, it means the world to me.
I would say we always tell Kobe next play, tell everybody next play. So that play went out the window, and the next play we just had confidence in him to shoot it. He hits those shots in practice all the time. Hits it in game. We always have confidence in each other.
Thanks, guys.
Anything else for players?
Kobe, it's been a year since that Memphis comeback, believe it or not, and that was kind of the catalyst of that big conference winning streak. It's been a heck of a year since then. I guess just how have you grown as a player and as a team since that game?
Yeah, just lean on each other. Just through good times and hard times, just having the brothers there with you, and just growing from those experiences. The guys that came back from last year, me, JR, Brandon, some of those guys we came back from that Memphis game, and we weren't even phased in that Memphis game. So just to have that confidence and that preparation, preparation if we weren't prepared for these type of games, we probably wouldn't win them. But like I said, we prepare in practice, and it's we don't blink an eye when we're down, and that shows not even last year, but it showed today.
One for Coach.
Coach, coming out second half, the players just seemed to be way more energetic. What was your message to them at halftime?
Well, we talked about the details again. I thought the reason they got back in the game is because when we got up 9, we settled. So, yes, we had some open shots, but we could have had better shots. So, and we always talk about good versus great. Good is you're open, but great means he's probably going to be wide open. And when we shoot wide open, we're pretty good. And so I thought we took too many of those, and then we got gun shy, and then we had a few turnovers right there at the end in that last 4 minutes. So I thought that all led into them coming back, and we just talked about that, man. If we take care of the ball and get shots at the basket, we'll be fine. And, man, like I said, we didn't shoot it well today, but, man, like I said, guys they were really gritty tonight. Never blinked, never had to give up in them, and it wasn't just me, they were all talking to each other saying, next play, guys, we got this, next play. So as a coach, you love to see that because, man, that's a consistent fight, and that's what you want to see out of your team.
Coach, when Kobe let that go, what was going through your mind?
I thought it was good. I'll be honest with you. When the play developed, and I thought about it late, and I said, man, we gotta. I called one action, and we ran that action, and then I don't want to give the name of it, but then we ran a second action, and when I knew Kobe was going to be the one coming off, I said we're good. So,
Coach, great comeback, gut check, free throws. Got to get better, right?
No doubt. And I think those were tired ones today. we had some guys play some heavy minutes. Jaden Reed played 34 today. I never want to see him, that high in the 30s. So I think that had something to do with his. But he had been on a streak, and I think we jinxed it. I think he had made 23 free throws in a row, and they told me about it today. So you get that one to radio.
Coach, I gotta ask you one more.
Uh-huh.
You played Reed and Brown to start the second half, but you got them in at the end, and your team just exploded. We can expect to see that a little more?
Yeah. They start together now, and that's why they're out there, because they both have the ability to guard the basketball at a high level. And I thought that was the difference between the UAB game and this one. Like, our ball pressure went away against them because we were afraid to get beat off the bounce. We can't play like that. That's not how our defense is designed. We have to pressure the basketball to make guys indecisive. And I thought you saw that tonight. I thought you saw a really good job of that, especially late, where guys did a really good job with active hands, and that's the way we have to play. But we had to do that for 40 minutes, not just at the end of the game.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach, you see Jaden start to really get the crowd into the game.
Yep.
With the final few minutes. It was really cool to see. Talking about his year two, how's that been?
Man, I'm proud of him, man. Like, the biggest thing with Jaden, I've said this several times too, like, man, he took a different approach in the offseason. And I think now you're seeing it come out. Like, he wanted to develop his game in different ways, passing, scoring, finishing around the rim. And I think, man, all of that's coming around now. Like, in the summer, it wasn't me calling him saying, Jay, let's get in the gym, get extra work. It was him at night texting me, hey, Fletcher, can we get in tomorrow at 9:30? Can we get in at 8? Can we get in at 8:30? And, man, almost every night I'll pick up the phone. It's close to 9, and it'll zzz, and it's him. And then sometimes, like, he got so infatuated with it, I had to tell him sometimes, hey, Jay, take tomorrow, man. Like relax. So he's changed his approach to the game, and I think that's why we're seeing him flourish at this point.
Coach,
Oh.
how does this win feel for you after that tough loss
Aw.
against UAB and moving forward?
It feels great just because, man, I'm telling you, I just told him in the locker room, to get where you want to go, you have to win a game like this. You have to prove to yourself that you can go win a game like this. And so, like, now, this should only give us the confidence that we need to go on this road trip and try to come back with 2 wins.
Coach, you got a nice rotation going with Reynolds and Green.
Yep.
Should we ever expect to see them together?
Yeah.
Or-
Because I'll be honest with you, and we talked about it, but we didn't have enough practice time to get him. Because Deontay started out playing the 4 for us early on. And so, man, to play against a team like UAB, to play against a team like East Carolina, who both do an outstanding job on the glass, man, that was more personnel-based the other night. That's more personnel-based. So we'll have to play bigger when we play them again just to have the chance to match up. Twin Towers.
Coach, that wasn't for the faint of heart under the basket tonight, was it?
Well,
You can no comment that, but
yeah, I'm a no comment that one. I don't want to get in trouble.
we'll talk about
My
it.
AD is here.
Cameras up.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, this game really reminds you of one of those like gritty contested wins last year, like against Charlotte and
Yeah.
FAU. That's got to feel good, right?
It does, and that's a great point. Because I tell people all the time, like, we played Charlotte here last year, and it was for first place, and it was the first time the student section looked like UAB the other night. And so I thought that played a part in our guys. I thought we were a little too anxious, trying to impress the crowd as opposed to just settling in and playing. But I vividly remember, because I had to scout, we go down 17 in the first half, and they're a good team now, a really good team. We go down 17, we cut it before half. We come back in the second half, they go on another run, and we go down 15. And this was very similar. It was eerie similar, actually. But it started with the same guy, J.R. Reed. It started with him. And, he got a couple of those steals early in that second half, and then C.J. Brown was phenomenal on the floor. He just flew around. the play of the game, guys, I'm telling you, was we didn't get back. And we thought we got fouled on the layup, and they throw the heave, and C.J. Brown comes out of nowhere. I hope Coach Golich didn't see it, because
He'll be playing safety.
man, he be playing safety or receiver or something. But man, he made a heck of a play. Not only to stop a basket by them, but actually get the steal, and we had a chance to come back down and score.